shakes your head. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, as the case may be in your part of the world. For those of you who don't know me, I'm ZenArcher. I've had a lot of questions from friends of mine and new people coming in asking some questions about the equipment that I'm using. You'll notice that my video is probably very blurry today, and that's because I'm on a creative webcam, which isn't exactly the best webcam to use. And the reason that I'm on the webcam, I haven't got a lighter that works in this place, I swear I don't. But I've still got the match. The reason that I'm on the webcam is because I wanted to show you the camera that I usually use. And I can't take pictures of it with it, so I'm going to do that. First of all, for those of you who are looking for something affordable and want to bring video into your computer, my best suggestion is K-World DVD PCI. Now, I picked this up from on eBay. It cost me about $50, and that included shipping and handling. And it took a couple days for it to get here. All it took me was open up the case, plug the card in, close the case back up, and connect the cables. I added the software, and I was up and running in probably about 10-15 minutes. This allows me to bring audio and video in from my VCR, which is actually in another part of the room. I run wires along the wall and over to the computer. Now, what you usually see is video that I use through this camera. Now, this camera is a Panasonic, I think it's PVGS29. I still have the box handy, so we'll make sure. Yeah, PVGS29. It's called a palm quarter. This little puppy was $300 from Walmart, and I've seen them sell on eBay for as little as I saw one sell for $150. It's a nice little compact camera. Has a nice display here that will rotate the other way, so if you're in front of the camera, you can still see yourself and see how you're doing. And it plays. Let me get a battery here. It comes, of course, with the battery, and you just simply plug the battery in, and we'll eject the tape. It records everything on these little DVD tapes. Now, I just have the 2 tapes. That's all I really needed. Because what I do is I play the video from this into my VCR. Then once it's in the VCR, I can fast forward, I can, reverse, and I can find the segments that I want, and it helps cut down on the editing. But this thing, I put a little strap on it, and when I'm out, I just carry it over my shoulder, and it's not in the way, and it's just about the size of a regular camera. So that's the camera that I use, and that's the camera that's usually being used when you see the video that I produce. I also spent a couple of bucks and got myself a nice little tripod that I can stand on a desk. And the nice thing is about this particular tripod, also from Walmart, is that it's kind of like the old radio antennas. You can pull it out, and it is a full-sized tripod. So it's nice and compact, easy to carry in a bag or in your back pocket, and you can use it in order to hold your camera and make things a little steadier. So that's the equipment that I'm using. As far as what software I'm using, I've played around with a couple of public domain things, and I still find myself coming back to Movie Maker. It just seems easy to use for me, and so that's what I do. I use Movie Maker. Secondly, I've got a lot of people asking me, well, how do I get people to watch my videos? How do I get them, how do I get noticed and become YouTube famous? And I can't tell you. I was making videos for a couple of my friends, and there was some discrepancy. A young lady was complaining about how YouTube had taken away her civil rights, and I made a little video on it just for my friends to see, and for those who didn't really realize what they were signing when they signed the terms of service agreement, and also so that maybe she would see it and realize that she was mistaken and that her constitutional rights as far as that document she was reading really didn't apply. Next thing I knew, all hell broke loose, and I had hundreds of people adding me and subscribing to me, and honestly I was happy to see it, because when that happened, they also not only watched that video, but they watched a lot of my other videos, and they found out that I was a guy that was trying to make a difference out here, and I have been for some time. Now, of course, we have our detractors and our haters, and I guess when you put your life out here on the internet, that's one of the chances you take, is that obsessed people will get a hold of you, and it doesn't matter what you say, they will say what they want to. And I think my only mistake in that whole thing was just responding to them. But you're going to have that, and you should be aware that when you start to become noticed, that it's a double-edged sword, and it can cut both ways. How do you get your videos to the top? Well, what I tell everyone that asks me that is the same thing. Stop worrying about getting your videos to the top. Do your videos because you like to do them. Do your videos for the few friends that you have. Add people to your friends list so that some more people will look at your videos. Subscribe to them, comment to their comments, and make friends, and just be you. See, one of the really nice things about being out here and just being you, and giving your opinions and saying what you think, is not only that you connect with other people, but when you do eventually hit it, and you will, when you do eventually really become noticed, you don't have to work at maintaining that. You don't have to try to top yourself with some new thing. And we've seen that happen over and over and over again out here on YouTube. Someone gets a little bit popular, and then the quality of their video and the reason that you watch their video changes. Part of that is because of those haters, but also part of it is because they came out here and they tried to be entertaining, and they have to, each time that they do a video, they have to take it one extra step and an extra step, and so they're always trying to top themselves. And I think that that's where the problem occurs with those people who have become YouTube celebrities. Now, I'm certainly not in the same category as someone like Bowie Chick or even Norna. They went to the top like nothing, and that's cool. I was happy to see it, but you get people asking you to do videos, and you get people who message you and say, why haven't you done a video? And it gets crazy. Just do your videos because you like to do them, If you want to tell a joke or be entertaining or put together a little show for your friends to see, that's great. You know, do that. But if you're out here and you're just being you, you will get noticed. You may not be at the top of a list, but who really cares? I mean, what's important here is that you're making friends and you're communicating. Everybody's not a star, but everybody has something to say. So that's my advice. Nice, quick, short one, at least for me. I'm looking at about 12-15 minutes right now, and by the time I'm editing, it'll probably be up there a little bit more. Anyway, so there's the equipment that I use, and there's my advice about getting to the top. Don't spam your stuff to the top. You know, don't have all your friends comment over and over and over and over on your videos. It just makes you look bad. You know, because people come in and they see what you've done. So just don't do it. Make friends. Let your friends support you and support them. And that's the way to become noticed on YouTube. That's the equipment that I use. Some of you won't want to put that kind of money into it. Just get yourself a good webcam. You know, Boy Chick's using that Logitech MP cam. I don't know exactly what it is. I know it's Logitech, and I think it's MP or MIP. It's a great camera. If you look at her videos, you'll see that the quality's pretty good for being a webcam. So you might want to consider that. That's going to run you about $100, $79, or if you get it on eBay, you can even pick it up a little bit cheaper than that. So by all means, do that. I've also spoken a lot about eBay, and I've had a lot of friends asking me about my eBay accounts and how they work and how do you make money. I think probably within the next month, I'm going to start doing some videos about eBay, about how you put something up, how you research it, how you advertise it on eBay, and how you get it sold and you maximize your dollars. It's not hard to do, you know, and everybody's got stuff laying around their house that they no longer need that they can sell on eBay. And if you can get a couple bucks for it, why not do it? So until next time, this is ZenArcher saying, you be well.
Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny